Dear students, welcome you all to session 8 video of the chapter Capital Structure, Financial Management, 5th semester BCom. The previous session, we worked out problems and determining the earnings per share. In this session, we'll work out some more problems. So, the problem number 5. From the following information, calculate operating leverage. Information relating to two companies are given, company A and company B. Sales, the amount is 18 lakhs, for company B also 18 lakhs. Variable cost, for company A 50% of sales, for company B 40% of sales. Fixed cost, for company A 2 lakh and for company B 3 lakh rupees. Now, we'll have to calculate the operating leverage. So, what we should do? We should prepare a statement of income and find out the EBIT, earnings before interest and taxes. So, the statement of income, sales. Now, we'll see in case of company A, 18 lakh rupees less variable cost rupees 9 lakh. So, contribution is equal to 18 lakh minus 9 lakh rupees 9 lakh less fixed cost rupees 2 lakh. So operating profit or EBIT, earnings before interest and taxes, is equal to rupees 7 lakh. In case of company B, the sales 18 lakh rupees, variable cost is equal to 7 lakh 20,000 and the contribution 10 lakh 80,000 rupees. From this, we have to deduct the fixed cost. It is rupees 3 lakh. So, the operating profit, EBIT, earnings before interest and taxes, is 7 lakh 80,000 rupees. So, the next step is we are going to find out the operating leverage. So, operating leverage is equal to contribution divided by earnings before interest and taxes. So, for company A, it's 9 lakh rupees divided by 7 lakh, which is equal to 1.2857. Case of company B, it is 10 lakh 80,000 divided by EBIT 7 lakh 80,000, which is 1.3846. Now, when you compare these two companies, company B has higher operating leverage, which means that it has more risk than the company A. So, when we look into the operating risk of both these companies, company B has more risk. Now, we'll go to the next problem, that is problem number 6. A company has an installed capacity of 20,000 units. It expects to sell the products at rupees 5 per unit. The material cost is expected to be rupees 1 per unit, while labor cost is expected to be rupees 2 per unit. The fixed cost is estimated to be rupees 10,000. Calculate the operating leverage for 50%, 75% and 100% utilization of the installed capacity. Now, we will have to find out the operating leverage. To find out the operating leverage, the first step involved is to prepare the statement of income. Now, before preparing the statement of income, we need to know the number of units produced at 50%, at 70% and 100%. It is 20,000 units. That is the installed capacity. 100% is 20,000 units. So, we have to first find out this. The number of units produced at 50% and 75%, and then we'll have to prepare a statement of income. After the preparation of the statement of income, we'll have to find out the operating leverage. So the installed capacity is 20,000 units. So 50% utilization of the capacity, that is 20,000 units to 50 by 100 is equal to 10,000 units. 75% utilization of the capacity, 20,000 units into 75 by 100, that is 15,000 units, and 100% utilization, which means the full capacity, 20,000 units. Now we will prepare the statement of income and find out the operating leverage. So, first case, 50% capacity, we have 10,000 units. The sales is equal to 10,000 units into rupees 5 per unit. Selling price is 5 rupees per unit. So, 50,000 amount less variable cost. Variable cost is rupees 3 per unit. So, 10,000 units into rupees 3, 30,000 rupees. So, contribution is equal to 50,000 minus 30,000. 20,000 rupees. Less fixed cost. Fixed cost is 10,000. So the EBIT or operating profit is equal to 10,000 rupees. So we can find out the operating leverage. So operating leverage is equal to contribution divided by EBIT. 20,000 divided by 10,000 2 times. Next, second case is 75% capacity. The number of units you have found out, it is 15,000 units. So sales 15,000 into rupees 5, 75,000, less variable cost 15,000 into rupees 3, 45,000. So contribution is equal to 75,000 minus 45,000, which is 30,000. Less fixed cost, it remains the same, 10,000. So the EBIT or operating profit is equal to rupees 20,000. So operating leverage is equal to contribution divided by EBIT, which is 1.5 times. Now the third situation, 100% capacity, which means we are producing 20,000 units. When we are producing 20,000 units, the sales amount will be 20,000 units multiplied with rupees 5 per unit, which is 1 lakh. Less the variable cost, 20,000 units multiplied with 3 per unit, 60,000. So the contribution is equal to 1 lakh minus 60,000, rupees 40,000. Less fixed cost, rupees 10,000. So the EBIT or operating profit is equal to rupees 30,000. So operating leverage is equal to contribution divided by EBIT, 40,000 divided by 30,000, which is equal to 1.33 times. So this is how we have found out the operating leverage. So what we have done is we have prepared a statement of income. With the help of statement of income, we have found out the EBIT. Afterwards, we have applied the formula for finding out the operating leverage, that is contribution divided by EBIT. And we have found out the operating leverage at 50% capacity utilization, at 75% capacity utilization, and at 100% capacity utilization. Dear students, if you have any doubts regarding this, please do inform me. Thank you.